So today, we thought we'd give you a break from the bad bacteria and talk about one of the good guys in our system. In this video, we will be talking about Lactobacillus acidophilus. Our scene will take place in everyone's favorite grocery, Mother's Market. So we've named our scene Lactating at Mother's Market. First of all, Lactobacillus is a gram-positive bacillus commonly found in the mucosa of the mouth, GI tract, and vagina. Notice that we've colored the walls in purple for gram-positive. Here's our main character of the scene, this lactating mom who's shopping in the grocery store. Notice she is holding this shopping cart that is rod-shaped for bacillus. Our scene taking place in the grocery store should remind you that it is commonly found in the GI tract. Because of this, lactobacillus is acid stable. See how the mom is standing on a bunch of paper towels in the middle of the spilled lemonade? Well, the lemonade represents acid, and lactobacillus is acid stable, because she is not being touched by this acid. Lactobacillus is also bile resistant, helping to enable its survival in the GI tract. So we have our lactating mom wearing these green bile resistant boots that we saw in the strep viridans video. Aside from being part of the normal gut flora, it is also found in certain fermented foods such as yogurt, cheese, and sour cream. These foods are also known as probiotics. How does lactobacillus serve as a probiotic? Well, it helps to enhance immune function by competing with the bad bacteria in our gut for nutrients. It also contributes to the production of a variety of substances like lactase to help digest milk sugars, as well as vitamin K, which is necessary for proper blood clotting. So we have our mom standing next to the supplements aisle, filled with lactase and vitamin K. Lactobacillus is also the main bacteria in probiotic supplements, which we've illustrated here. Okay, moving on. Since lactobacillus is not a pathogenic bacteria, we will not be talking about clinical symptoms, but rather infections and diseases that lactobacillus can help to treat. Because lactobacillus produces lactase, which digests lactose, it is often used to help with lactose intolerance, represented by the tubs of ice cream in the background. One of the most promising areas of investigation is its use in antibiotic-associated diarrhea. The increasing use of antibiotics to treat infection in the clinic often leads to alteration of the normal gut flora, specifically leading to the overcolonization of Clostridium difficile. Probiotics, including lactobacillus, can help to recolonize the gut and compete with C. difficile for nutrients, produce intestinal mucins to stabilize gut permeability, and modulate the immune system. So we'll represent this by drawing a little boy by the cashier, playing around with the chocolate and candies. Notice that this is the same candy we saw in the C. diff video to represent pseudomembranous colitis. And of course, the chocolate has gotten all over the floor, representing that lactobacillus is used to treat C. diff diarrhea. There is also emerging evidence that lactobacillus could be helpful in infectious diarrhea, such as traveler's diarrhea. So we've drawn in our E-Tech truck from the E. coli video. The truck is outside the exit doors delivering water and supplies to Mother's Market. Lastly, there have been some investigations into the treatment of bacterial vaginosis and vaginal yeast infections. In current scientific literature, evidence is not clear-cut. However, it could be promising. Remember how we showed vaginal infections before? That's right, in Canada, where we had the school teacher getting hit in the groin with a snowball. So in this video, we'll have this lady here getting hit by the chocolate that the little boy is playing with. Someone needs to teach this boy some manners. And like in Canada, she's dropped her purse filled with antibiotic drugs, as another reminder that lactobacillus can help treat antibiotic-associated diarrhea due to C. diff infections. Almost done. So, how do we get lactobacillus into our gut to help with these diseases? Well, we already talked about one way, which is to eat probiotic foods containing lactobacillus, or by consuming probiotic supplements. But another way is by fecal transplants, and we will represent this by coloring in the baby's diaper brown. Uh-oh, looks like our baby had a smelly accident. Okay, that's all for lactobacillus. Hope you learned a lot.